Or if somebody could ask me, did you leave a mark on that piano?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Did you like work hard, you name it? That was my dad. That was his way of proving what was his. So he was amazing.
Well, we briefly looked around it, you know, but not anything intent, right? And
All right.
we
So.
even looked around, you know, the bottom of this, and nope, nope.
Oh. I'm sure he was sitting there. What am I doing in this place? Just get me out of here.
And it was a white collar place.
Yeah?
It was a little neighborhood saloon, but it was a white collar. I had a
That's
little blue collar
hilarious.
place about 3 blocks away.
Was that the horseshoe I did mention?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like I can't do it one-handed. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're talking here with Roy today. Let's do a little spiel here. First of all, what am I looking at here?
You're looking at the piano Billy Joel played while he worked the executive room back in '72, I believe it was.
Okay. Yeah, he was there for just a couple months, I heard.
Yeah, about 6, and he came up with the song Piano Man.
All right. So,
All the characters are true.
so what's your connection with it?
My wife's father and partners purchased the executive room from the owners that had it when Billy Joel played.
Too funny.
Most of the time, though, it was pushed back into the back hallway, covered up, and
Yeah, well, all the guitarists and
guitarists
singers were
play
playing, I suppose.
at the bar that was built like a piano to make it look like a piano bar. Even though it was an upright, it just slid right in.
Right.
So it was a little before my time, but we kept it.
So your wife was the manager of the
Executive.
ER?
Right. Yeah, of the ER.
All right. She's not around today?
Nope.
This was the only day I could make it here while we're in Florida. All the way from Minnesota.
And I
Just to see this, yeah.
And I'm a Wisconsinite, and I like
Are
to
ya?
be my home.
Vikings and Packers are all left behind. Oh, too funny. So, we have to ask about the characters. You said they were real. So, John at the bar?
Yeah, he was bartending when my wife even managed the ER. The only discrepancy that we have noticed in the song was Davy in the Navy.
Davy in the Navy.
He was a merchant marines, right?
Oh, he was in the Marines.
It is considered a Navy, so I guess.
Yeah, you tell that to any Marine, they're going to be like, let me tell you different.
You're gonna have a scrap on your head.
But Davy in the Marines wouldn't quite roll off the tongue.
No, and it was merchant marines. It wasn't the Marines.
Okay.
So.
Too funny. So
Paul?
Paul, yeah, the real estate
He was
novelist.
a larger man, just big frame, and he was actually, he was in real estate. And he was still around when we had the bar, or my wife did, I should say. Yeah, most of them were still there. Angelique, I believe, was the waitress's name.
Oh, the waitress practicing politics?
Mm-hmm.
It was Angelique?
I believe that was her name.
Okay, everybody had always thought that Elizabeth Small,
Well,
Billy's wife,
There
was...
probably were two at
Okay.
the time. You know, if the house was busy, there'd be 2 girls.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw on that Pop Spots where I got your name, where they talked about the executive room, they showed some photographs of what the place used to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked like it wouldn't take too many people to make it busy. It didn't look all that big of a...
No, I couldn't tell you how many it
Yeah.
held. I would say towards 100 maybe.
And then, of course, there's the old man drinking tonic and gin. That
Gin
could
and
have...
tonic.
That could have been anybody.
Yeah, that one we haven't
Probably
narrowed.
everybody in the
We
bar.
weren't able to narrow that one down much. Because in that neighborhood there were a lot of retirees. You know, so.
Gosh. And then there's the manager that gives him a smile would that have been? That would have, well, because your wife wasn't the manager until after
Right.
he had left.
And that may have been Nate, the owner of the place.
Okay.
Nate and Rusty, or Nat and Rusty.
Nat and who's Rusty?
That was his wife.
Okay.
And last we heard, they were in Palm Springs, but I'm not sure if they're with us anymore or what. We have not been able to contact them.
This was quite some time ago.
Yes, it was. And the funny thing is, none of us play the piano.
Okay.
And
It's
our
just-
daughter took lessons, but not on this.
well, I'm glad you didn't just get rid of it. Is that why did you, out of all things, decide to keep it?
Just because of that. The fact
Okay.
that it was his.
Has there been any other fans that come by and say, "Hey, let me see the piano"?
No. It's a
Awesome.
nice conversation piece.
Awesome.
My daughter had taken a photography class and she did that deal up in the corner. She
Oh.
pulled some writings over a picture she took of it.
That's very cool.
She won't mind if I.
Oh, absolutely
So,
not.
okay. All
In
right.
fact, she's the main reason we won't get rid of the piano because she wants it someday.
Oh, good. Good. That's a very unique heirloom.
It's just since we can't find any.
So you'll have to tell the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that they're not getting anything out of you. So this says early in 1972, he moved out to Los Angeles with his girlfriend Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Joel adopted the name Bill Martin and spent half a year playing lounge piano at the Executive Room. So it's the Executive Room, Billy Joel, the Piano Man, Los Angeles, Bill Martin, the Executive Room, Billy Joel. The title track, called from experiences he had while singing at the Executive Room, became a top 40 hit single. So the Executive Room, that was on Wilshire Boulevard? Okay. Yeah, I saw on,
Wilshire and Wilton area.
I saw now it's just a strip mall. They ripped
Yep.
that building down, what, late 70s, early 80s, probably?
I would say probably early to mid 80s. We left for Las Vegas, I think, in '86. The Horseshoe, a couple blocks away, that became a strip mall too.
Okay, yeah, in the name of progress, huh?
It was an older area, just a couple blocks away, but it was an older building and didn't pass earthquake ordinances back then. Oh, it'll be out of tune. You go ahead and play it if you want.
Oh, I will.
It is far out of tune. It has been moved from California to Las Vegas to Oregon to Kansas to here. And I
The
don't
spectrum of the humidity.
Think, yes, and I don't think we've had it tuned.
Yeah.
You know, in all that time. If you want to, we can try to pull it away if you want pictures of the back.
On the back? Okay.
No, don't
I
move
don't-
it.
Yeah, you sure? You see the back. Maybe that's where he wrote his name. Yeah.
Coffee, tea, water?
No, I'm good.
I'm
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you. We don't want to take up
Oh,
more of your
that's
time than
fine.
needed.
I've got an open morning today.
You know what? For Retold, we need to see the back.
Oh my god.
What's that?
Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the back if that's no trouble.
I don't think so.
Is it on wheels or
Well, more or less. I mean,
I don't scrape a groove in your wood floor?
It should be on anything that touches the floor, I think is padded. The people we had do the floor was very particular about anything that touched it, they put felt on them. Let's see what happens here.
One of the little photos.
Yeah, here a pad came out from under the wheel. We'll get that back.
I don't think the wheel even touches the ground.
You know what, Kim? I think I see a treasure map.
Uh-oh. Would you see some dust bunnies?
Oh,
I should have pulled it out beforehand.
just wanted to take a quick look because there's a very specific and small group of people that would even find interest in something like the back of it. But this is the side that would have been facing the.
That was shoved up
The
into
bar.
the piano bar.
Okay. And then he'd poke his head. He's a short guy. You probably could barely see over the top.
Yeah, I wish we could. We tried to get a hold of Nat and Rusty for pictures.
Yeah. Oh, if they had more.
We were unable to.
So the 3 or 4 that you sent to the pop spots, were those ones you guys took
Yes,
before
that was
leaving?
after the fact.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been late 70s, I think it said.
It's been a while since you opened it up. Here, let's see. Why not?
You can, you never know until you ask, right? Get you a good photo expose here.
So where do you live?
I live in Davenport, which is just south of Orlando, so not too far away.
This thing hasn't been screwed on for a long time.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. It's
It's crazy.
Too funny.
we keep thinking about getting it refinished, and when I mentioned it once, my daughter yelled, "No!"
Yeah, it's like, don't you touch.
Don't touch it.
You don't refurbish Mount Rushmore. Too funny.
Another nameplate in there, huh?
What was that?
No, just a nameplate for the piano.
Oh, McPhail, yeah.
Yeah, it would be neat if we came across some markings of his. Or somebody could actually get in contact with him and ask him, by the way,
Doubt.
Did you ever mark
It's got to be DNA on it, yeah.
notice anything odd about it that we could verify it with?
Be like, yeah, the low C note sticks when you hit it.
Or it's chipped. I mean, like
Yeah,
most
no
of them
doubt.
are. You can tell
doubt.
there wasn't smoking ordinances back then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you get the pedals, Mike?
What?
Did you get
Yeah, I did. This
Maybe.
does this just slide back, or I'll you know what? I'll let
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I left it up a little bit. Yeah, at least it has a little handle here. Over the years, I've moved it quite a bit by myself.
Oh gosh.
You know, figuring out how to do it. No, but we had movers move, from state to state, but I had moved it from room to room.
Repositioning.
Yes.
They move, you reposition.
Right. Yeah, I think that's pretty close.
All right. Well, let me. I'm gonna set the camera somewhere. I know. Yeah, just like there. I wasn't gonna play anything big. I just wanted to, since this is the piano involved in the Piano Man, I wanted to. Let's see how.
Whistle.
Wow, that's really neat. That's all I wanted to come down to.
That's all, huh?
That's all I wanted to do was the intro. That's hilarious. Yeah, it needs a little tuning, but that's after 40 years, I would expect that. Oh,
Has it been
okay.
that long? Yes, it has.
Yeah,
My goodness.
yeah,
I hate when
that's
people do that to me. All of a sudden it brings reality into the picture.
I was born the year after Piano Man came out, so
Oh.
and I just turned 40 this last year, so
40's a
You're
good
such
year.
a child.
yeah. Oh, tell me about it.
I think I've enjoyed 40s.
Yeah. Well, good. I got something to look forward
They're a
to.
great year. Great years, I should say, because by that time, she'd have to be over the notion of trying to prove something.
Should be broken by then, huh?
Something, yeah. You can sit back and try to enjoy things instead of trying to impress people or whatever.
Too funny. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm just gonna get one last zoom in here, and we'll stop with the footage. awesome.